Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Come on in. I saw Elaine. Hello. I am so glad you are with us this week. Happy good afternoon, or good morning, good afternoon, evening, all. I love that. That works. Phyllis, happy Sunday. We're ready to plan. Perfect energy. Phyllis Jelaine, nice to see you. How are you? Oh, yes, definitely. How are you doing? Elizabeth, good afternoon. Mary, hello. Hi, just in time. Perfectly timed, actually. Helen, welcome. I made it, laugh out loud. I'm glad you could join us. Elaine, hi, Phyllis. Doing well. Last week was stressful, but I'm super chill this week. How are you? Oh, good to hear, Elaine. Elizabeth, this time I didn't grab an entire couch. Instead, I grabbed my desk chair. Hey Heather, how's it going? Let's see. I don't know what a desk chait is. We don't want to know. Hey Diane, how's it going? Haley, welcome. Sarah, hey, happy Sunday to you too. Hey Jenna, long time no see. Hee hee. Your workshop was awesome. I wish I could have stayed for the whole thing, but I had to get ready. Let's see. Jessica, just in time. Beautifully timed. Hey Rita, how's it going? Let's see. Jessica had to handle one last, hey, can you do this for me? So they might leave me alone. We're going to do this. We have an hour, guys. We're going to make this all come together. So I guess we'll start off with, how did last week go for you guys? What were your gold star moments? And what were your best fixes? We're just going to focus on the positive today. What were your best fixes? We're always going to get derailed. Always. It's a given. How did you get back on task? How did you push those interruptions away and get back on it? A desk chait sounds like a shackling device someone would use to keep someone in place in a torture situation. Okay, save that one for the writing. We don't usually give the meanie trophy out here. Oh, Jessica, let's see. Before we start, I want to tell you my aunt texted me. She is cancer-free. They caught it in time. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, congrats. Awesome. Hugs. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love hearing that. Oh, you make me cry. Oh, wow, that is such good news. Oh, excellent. I'm so happy for you, Jess. Phyllis to Elaine, awesome. Glad to have you back. Oh, love it. Okay, guys. Well, that is definitely a gold star moment for Jess, definitely. For me, it was enjoying just using a writer's notebook. It's so freeing and so relaxing, and I don't know if it's the perfectionist in me, but the minute I get onto the computer, it's like, oh, that's not good enough. Oh, that's not right. But if you do it by hand, you give yourself so much more freedom, right? So I've been loving that. Let's see. Just so glad to hear that. Yes, my week was pretty good. I finally got my shredding done. Well done. I scheduled a recurring task for it in the future. Best fix, just do it. Love that. Perfect. Let's see. Yes, that is awesome from Elizabeth. Cheers. Yes, definitely from Jenna. Such great news, Jessica. Yes, from Elaine. Let's see. Jessica, I said, no, I already told you I was writing from this time to this time, so I can't do that right now. You'll have to wait twice this week. Oh, good for you. Phyllis, what type of writer's notebook do you have? This is just the cheapy Michaels one. I went with just the regular ruled pages. It's just easier if you're using it for writing, I find. The minute I go into a dot grid, I want to make it prettier, and I want to do things to it that are just not conducive when you just want to use it for writing. So I went for that. It's just, I think at least in Canada, $9.99. They don't. The only crappy part is they only seem to sell that one in black, which is fine. It's a notebook to dump ideas into, right? So all good. Let's see, where did I leave off? Jenna, for this week, finishing the workshops, and later today, finishing this book trailer to go out. Nice. What I will note is what I do like about it is just nice white paper. I have a few that have some more of an ivory to it. I wasn't in the mood for anything that was too yellowy. You guys can mock me. I'm using elastic band to hold my pen on. But it works. It doesn't fall off. I can walk around the house with it. It works. Sometimes simple is best, right? Let's see. Thanks, guys. Well, you were so welcome. Haley, I've gotten so many new ideas for fan fiction. Oh, very cool. Rita, 90% of my Essence of Elements maps and floor plan redrawn on graph paper and colored. Oh, that's a beautiful progress. Elaine, last week was dual release week and my partner having an operation that was unexpectedly moved up, a good thing. And I'm pleased with how I managed my stress levels. Oh, that's awesome. Plus the release went way better than my expectations. Gold stars all around. Elizabeth, my gold star moment is getting a bunch of plotting done. I didn't have a 10K day, but I had to get more plotting done, so at least I realized that I needed to go back to plotting. Nice. Love the background. I know we used this one yesterday for our running sprints. We're going to use it again today. Lake Tahoe. Gotta love it. It's gorgeous, right? Let's see. Jessica, Diane's laughing at me. Jessica, I figured out if I keep making exceptions that are not a true emergency, they will keep doing it. So I have to say no and mean it. Yes, so true. Diane, love it. Lori, hey, you made it. Elizabeth, later last week, I've been feeling better than early in the week. Well, that's good. Is it a dump journal? More or less. But focused for writing. I don't let anything else go in there. So generally, if it comes to me, I write it down, and that way it's in the same place. I feel like I'm trying to resist the urge to make it pretty. I feel like I should be leaving spaces in between so I can write notes to myself afterward, though. Something where I can say, use this, or change it to blah 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 or whatever, right? I feel like I should be leaving a little more space in between, but other than that, I think I'm liking the technique. Rita, I love the Artist Loft notebooks. Thank you. That's what they're called. From Michaels. I like the thought of making them pretty. Dotty. I did bullet journaling for 3 years and I stopped because it got to be a weekly art project versus a planner, and so I kind of went like, what am I doing? I'm not using it for function. It needs to function first and foremost. Mary decided to fix the issue I've been having on campus with the window next to my desk. There were no blinds or shade of any kind, and the sun was way too bright on sunny days, so I brought a couple. Oh, well done, of curtains from home, and bought a pair of tension rods to install them on Monday. Beautiful fix, simple again. Yes, mine is also a regular one as well. College ruled, 300 pages. Yeah, and it's a nice size, and it lays fairly flat, so can't go wrong with that. Elizabeth, I won't have my highest word count month this month, but I'm happy with what I've accomplished thus far this month. So many great ideas. Yes, and that's what you're looking for. Dawn, hey, welcome. Sliding in just a little late today, but I made it. No, you're perfectly on time. We're just basically doing we call it our gold star moments and our best fixes. Just looking at the positive of the week, the past week, and seeing, what we've learned, what we've managed to, I don't want to say get right. That doesn't seem like the right word. But basically the things that we're proud of, right? Elizabeth, I'm pleased that I didn't force myself to get any writing work done when I was in the emergency room for 14 hours. Oh, wow. Yeah, that. Take it easy. Take care of you. That's all you need to do, right? At least you got real answers this time. That's good. Jessica, I'm getting closer to fixing the pot that I discovered was broken yesterday. Well, that's awesome. Elizabeth, I couldn't keep food down in my stomach on Monday morning, so I did the only thing I had to do. Dehydration isn't good. No kidding. Kokoro, I wrote 2,665 words yesterday in Flow. I ordered 2 happy planners and stickers yesterday to help with my planning and writing. My happy planner has both my planning and writing stuff now. Nice. Lori, are these only for the month of January? What are our plan with these? What are you referring to, Lori? Congrats to Jenna, from Jenna, definitely. Okay, guys, we're going to dive into our first panel. Lori, let me know what you mean there. Let's see. Let me slide back up here. So, as always, we're going to look at our weekly review. We're going to look at where we were successful, where we were most challenged. Face it, life has to do that to us. The biggest distractions, the best fixes, and what needs to be carried forward. Oh, gold star moments. No, I think we're going to keep the gold star moments. They feel good. I don't know. Take me back to my childhood. I liked gold stars stickers. I think they make you feel good regardless of what age. And I think if we look at that as we go through life and the things that we manage to do that are important to us and we get done, the things that really matter to us, those are our gold star moments. When we don't let life derail us and we still get our stuff done and we find fixes around things, those are our gold star moments and we should celebrate them. Okay, guys, so let's go through. I'm going to pull up my last week's weekly plan, and I'm going to go through with checks and slashes and X's and anything else that symbolizes how you did. I personally love percentages, so usually we may not complete a task, but we might have got half of it done, right? Let's see, Elizabeth, the background is beautiful. Can I get my Speedo and Google sign? Go show through the screen to go swimming. Love it, yes. It does look so inviting, doesn't it? I actually have a set of gold star stickers I occasionally use. Yes, right? There's an entire industry. We want our childhoods back, I think. My best challenge was being in the air on Monday. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, guys, let's do our 2-minute timer and let's take a review of what we did last week and just take stock of where we ended up and go. Okay. Okay, how did you guys do? Heather, I agree about gold stars. I work helpline at work, and I told someone this week to give herself a gold star, and I could hear the excitement in her voice, and I bet she was over 30. So true though, right? Was it 2 successes are applauding and hanging out with my BF, my boyfriend yesterday. Nice. Dawn, I managed to get through almost all of my weekly tasks, even though the weather slammed me with a ton of sinus pain. I skipped my workout and martial arts classes because my head hurt too much. Well, that's probably smart. I mean, if you got the other stuff done, that sounds like you managed everything really well. Biggest success was actually naming my book, even though it's one of the books not on this year's plan. But that's okay, it'll probably help you with editing. Success, I kept my together. Book was extremely well received. Challenges, stress, best fix, self-care, and inputting media to refill the creative. Oh, nice. Creative well. Carried forward, starting next book. Yes. Jessica, I have 89% of my tasks done, but I can't do the other one until later because it's right with me with you that doesn't start until 5 p.m. Well, that's very cool. Mary, biggest challenge this week has been my blood sugar. It's been higher than it should be. Too much fast food. Need to cut back. Yeah, lots of sugar, lots of fat and that stuff, and it does not do a body good. It tastes delicious. Have it occasionally. Have it as a treat occasionally, right? I know it's easier to grab. Being a celiac has made that so much easier. I can't just do it anymore. Rita, success with my maps, even though I was to work on WS. Why can't I think of the name? I continued with the previous week's maps to get them finished. I did revise and retype one chapter. Library meeting finished. Nice. Okay, guys. So, avoiding what, why, does it still matter? Make it priority number 1 and free yourself of it. This is eat the frog, guys. This is, you know, you don't want to know it, do it. You know that it's one of those things that you've been putting off. It's probably like a 5 or 10 minute task. It's just something you're dreading. Get her done. Get her out of your life. Get her out of your head. Phyllis, good week. Writing goals met. Household tasks are mostly done and carried over a few. Day job transition still in progress, but managing it. Self-care, taking time to rest and did some shopping. Nice. Lori, biggest challenge this week was not writing. I've been in such, a slump due to anxiety, frustration, and watching way too much TV. One success is that I published a low content journal on Amazon. Oh, very cool. Check that out. Jessica, by the way, we have strong thunderstorms coming through in a little bit. So if I just stop talking and disappear during this live or don't show for writing, the power or Wi-Fi probably went out. I didn't choose it. Oh, no, that would never think that, honey. Weather. It does what it does. We got a dumping of snow last night. That was the volume of about, what did we end up with? I don't know, about a good 10 inches? Too much. It's raining now, so it's pushing it away. Let's see. This month I start working on planning the power sheets and HB90 pages, and it's going to take me a little while longer. And take some time to really think about them before you put it together, because once you get back on that coil, if you miss something, you're not going to want to take it off. So give yourself a little time to kind of flip through and think about how it's going to work, if it feels right for you. Let's see. Jenna, biggest challenge finishing the rebrand behind a Kickstarter. But you'll get there. But biggest success, everything else is back on track. That's awesome. Let's maybe healthier. Oh yeah, it's kind of the one guilty pleasure that I give myself is, again, don't judge, McDonald's French fries, because I use an independent fryer. So it's one of those things I can have whenever I really have a craving for something naughty. I don't give in too often, but I do love them. My plan to replace YouTube with writing didn't go as well as I'd hoped. Might try your idea of a writing notebook. Yeah, because it kind of gets you off the tech. The tech is so alluring. It does want to pull you into all the other sub things that are on your computer. I did actually move stuff around on my desk. I realized that I had kind of put sort of everything sort of to the one side, where now I've moved everything and now it's more centered. So when I sit, everything feels like it's more where it should be. And I think that's helping. I didn't realize that I was turning and twisting so much that it was making myself uncomfortable working at my desk. So look at your environment too, guys. Like sometimes we do things and we don't even realize, like aesthetically it was very pleasing and I liked the layout of everything, but the using of it, I was doing bad things to my body. And I mean, how long could I do that for before it hurts, right? Rita, I'm unsure if I want to continue helping with kids programming since I don't drive and I can attend sometimes. Last night there was a community concert fundraiser. So many people. That part sounds cool. Elizabeth, I did schedule an appointment for this week to file my taxes. Very nicely done. Jessica, yeah, and telling it to wait until I'm done doesn't work. I tried that. Yeah. Heather, avoiding getting pictures together for senior slideshow for my daughter, but it has to be done by the 10th of March, but it matters. Yes. So put it, and that's make that one your priority number one for this week. Lori, it's snowing now. We got 7 inches the other day. This happened after most of our snow melted from a storm in the beginning of the month. Yeah, this year has been, it goes away and then it has to make another visit. It needs to stop visiting. Jessica and Mary, another thing you might try is an app or something installed where you use the internet during a certain time of day. You have to do an extra step or two, so it's annoying to cheat. Yeah, like the Forest app, right? And it kind of just, and then you lock yourself out of going onto YouTube and stuff. Phyllis, not avoiding but delaying organizing my documents to file taxes. I have scheduled some time this weekend to get started on it. Nice. Speaking of that, let's put our 2-minute timer up, guys, and assess what we have been avoiding and how we're going to get it done. And go. Okay, let's see. Rita, concert, more information. The singer went to the local school and is now even open for country bound, so her band came back for a ladies rock of the 80s. So much money was raised. Amount was crazy. Oh, that's awesome. Elaine, avoiding rereading an old book, making the notes on it for audio production. I'm doing that today and tomorrow since I need to get it done by the end of February for production in March, April. Oh, interesting. Elizabeth, it snowed yesterday. Bad weather. Mary, it's a Jess. I might try that too. Thanks for the suggestion. In Massachusetts, yeah. I think a lot of places are getting snow though. It's just, we're still in winter. We're still in winter. We know this. Do we want to be in winter? No. Heather, hello, how's it going? Jessica and Mary, it makes you stop and think, do I really want to get to this website that badly? Do I really need to watch that video right now when I should be working? Yes. Elizabeth, I am going to wake up earlier this week, even though I probably won't have work this week either. Oh, and another week. I've been sleeping more since this company shutdown started, which your body probably needs, which is going to help everything heal better and feel better, and right? Dawn, avoiding my workouts, but putting them on a specific day on my planner makes me more likely to do them because I hate crossing them off as unfinished. So true. That is a powerful thing right there. Yes. If you have to cross it out, then, and then you do that more than once, oh, it does not feel good. Jessica and Elizabeth, well, that might not be a bad thing actually, and you've gotten a lot done, so don't be too hard on yourself. Sleep is a good thing. It is, and you need it. I agree. I tend to sleep more in the winter anyways. Yeah, I think we all do. See, Rita, since I'm away from home all this week, I'm not avoiding house chores or decluttering the cupboards level. Nice. Mary, avoiding renewing my EBT and Medicaid. It involves digging out previous pay stubs. Oh, fun. And basically proving to the US and state government that I'm poor. But I will do it today because the clock is ticking. Well done. Heather, I'm all right, thanks. I had a migraine, but it seems to be subsiding. Awesome. That's good to hear. Lori, I've been avoiding writing my work in progress, so I am having difficulty with the plot. I have their goal motivation conflict, but I just can't get it moving. Does it matter? Yes. Priority number 1, go back to outlining and pass it. What do you feel like is missing? Does something feel... Do you feel like you have a disconnect somewhere, that the pieces are not coming together? Like there's one more piece of the puzzle that needs to go in there before this and this work? Let's see. Haley, I just did the thing I was avoiding. I love hearing that. Jessica, I had that conversation I was avoiding. Apparently he has money issues, which was a relief. That sounds weird to say, but that means his children weren't in the middle of something they shouldn't be. That is true. That is true. Heather, I like that, Lori. I have also been having difficulty with my plot. Jenna, we've been avoiding finalizing address change things since the move. And there'll be something you always miss too. That's the fun of it. You find out later, it's like, oh, I didn't do that one. Okay, guys, we're gonna move on to our next panel. Long range plans, new to Q1. Prep research for Q2. This one is a really important one that I think we do not give ourselves enough time or enough permission. There are certain things we want to do, but we don't necessarily have the information yet. And that prep research is important. Plotting your novels, that is a prep work that is extremely important and helps us to write the books. You can pants certain sections of it, but if you don't sort of have your core idea down and in a form that works, you're going to end up getting frustrated and not want to write because it's not fun, because things are not coming together, right? Is there anything you need to remove or delay because of some other outside thing, or somebody you're waiting for, an edit come back or something? Any new opportunities that have come along that are upsetting your plan, but definitely worth incorporating? And how do they impact your future plans? Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Let's take a look at what we want to pull into our Q1 plan. this one down before I forget, because that's an important one. Yeah. Okay. Lori, yes, there is definitely a disconnect. Can you play the what if game? Can you pull out a writing notebook so you don't feel like you have to work from the computer and get it right? Could you just write a list of potential conflicts that could bring it together? Heather, I've been avoiding changing my thumbnail to reflect my live stream schedule change for next week. If I don't feel well enough to do it today, I will do it tomorrow. It's important. Yes. Jessica, I did it Wednesday. That's the first day his children are at their mom's house because I don't ever want to ask him questions involving her around the children. That's not appropriate for them. So true, so true. Elaine, long range, I'm focusing on drafting and editing faster this year. So this week I'll be starting some of the courses I bought to support that. Oh, beautiful. Mary, LRP, revive my goal of writing at least something, be it my work in progress or anything else, such as a blog post or a back burner story. Probably my work in progress, though. Good, perfect. Dawn, long range, I need to make another pass on book 2 and send it to my beta editor, aka mom, and start typing up book 3. I'm slotting in this random book as time permits. Oh, fun. Jessica, I need to finish fixing the plot and do the other research. If I can do it sooner rather than later, I might start drafting sooner than April 2nd. Nice. Dawn, I also have to do research and write a quick synopsis for a new opportunity that fell in my lap this week. Oh, nice. Phyllis, just update my electronic version of Q1, Q2, Q3 goals. Can't believe we are almost in March and the end of Q1. Yes, it's fast approaching. Changing my calendar over now. Elizabeth, I am going to talk to the tax guy on Thursday at my appointment about getting my LLC set up. Nice, nice. Jenna, book 5 needs a final outline for Camp Nano. Book 1 needs final touches on Kickstarter and promos launch after, mostly Q2 prep. And I have to decide how to spend my staycation spring break, March 27th week. Oh, cool. Phyllis, looking forward to starting working in my new writer's journal and planner on March 1st. Ooh. Rita, maps redraw for Witches of Solace. Read and revise chapters. Prep for Camp Nano. Choose the project. New live programs in for March. Perfect. Lori, prep research for Q2. Research some historical details for a short story due in April. New opportunities editing a time travel novel which I want to publish in September. Ooh, that sounds fantastic. Elizabeth, I will do a lot more plotting done this week. Yes, I also have decided to design some notebooks and sell them on Amazon at some point. Sweet. Okay, guys, next panel. This is usually our easier one. Projects. Active, current, new. Any natural next tasks or steps associated with them. Good, better, best goals. I love using good, better, best goals. Measured increments. That way, there's always you can always make some progress, always, right? Even if life gets away from you, you're still going to make some progress. And even if you're doing a good, better, best goal and you get to the good goal, that's awesome. If you get more time and you get to that better, that's amazing. Give yourself a gold star, right? If you get into that best, pop the champagne. Right, guys? Any problems or delays that are holding you back currently on a project? Your deadlines, write them down, give them strength, give them power, and are they serving your bigger goals? Let's see. Devin, hi all. I made it. Hey, Devin, welcome. All right, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's populate our plan with our projects. Okay, let's see. Elizabeth, I plan to go back to swimming laps tomorrow after a hiatus from it. I'm feeling like I can work out now, so I will start that again. Sweet. Thus, I like the idea of measured increments. I will be using this approach for my weekly writing submissions. Oh, sweet. Good application. Dawn, handwriting my books, 10, 15, 20 pages. Edit book 2, deadline on synopsis for my new opportunity. Is Friday, so this is a quick turnaround. Oh, interesting. Elizabeth, the third book of my first novel may not be done at the end of next month, and if not, it will be done in April. Sweet. Heather, long range, I'm trying to be as focused as I can on fixing the plot of my novel and writing it in one short story for Q1. Oh, I love that. That's balanced. Elaine, a new project, next book, aiming to write 16, 18, 20k words this week, good, better, best, and the audio notes project, but that will get done today, tomorrow. Yes. Heather, development, it's 6, 9, 12, senior projects, 1, 2, or 3, house, bathroom, guest bedroom, perfect. Rita, 1, map and 2 chapters revised, 2, write new chapters, post another chapter to Wattpad, email 3 chapters to my dad since he asked about downloading and printing them from Wattpad. Oh, interesting. And actually set up the Kanban board properly on Trello. Sweet. And that takes time to tweak and get used to it, right? So you're good. Elizabeth, this work break has given me a glimpse of what being a full-time writer would look like for me if I were to do that now, which I won't. I like my job and make 0 from writing now. I'm getting there. Yes. And that is awesome, Rita. Yes. Heather, because I want to be focused a bit more on marketing my services in Q2. Perfect. Jessica, looking ahead, I might miss planning next week, but I might make right with me. Perfect. Diane, cool, Elizabeth, keep us posted. Oh, yes. Jessica, ideally, I'd like to start the plot out today and finish chapter outlines. You've got this. All right, guys. This is all those smaller things that keep us organized and fed and warm. So all the chores and errands that you need to do. So that's, your grocery shopping, your laundry, trying to think all the little things that we do, the daily cooking and cleaning. So any chores or errands that you need to do, take into account time out of the house. If you can batch it all into one day or 1 or 2 days, that's awesome because it'll save you time. Meal planning, admin tasks, banking and bill due dates, self-care planning. Oh, I better get that down there. Let's just write that down. Self-care planning and sprints you want to attend. If you write them down, then you are more likely to show up for them. And can you batch together shorter tasks to make them more likely to get done? So if you can take 5-minute tasks and put them into one Pomodoro, you can just get them done, and you'll actually take less probably time. Then they won't need 5 minutes each because you're in the zone getting it done and you're focused on them, and you can just get them off your list and finished. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's populate our plan with all those small little tasks that we have to do to stay sane. And go. If you guys want to add it to your calendar as well, we have our Double Down Day coming up next Saturday. Let's see. I'm gonna leave off here. Okay, Mary, first project will be setting up a writing notebook. Second will be my work in progress or any writing project. Good, a few minutes on at least one day. Better, blog post, tweak. Scenes in a story. Lori, active project. Must finish current work in progress. Publishing date is in May. New project, short story, 5K, which is due April 6th. Best goal, finish work in progress. Better goal, outline short story. Love that. Mary, best headlong dive into my work in progress. Nice. Elizabeth, it's snowing again. I hope it's pretty and I hope you don't need to go out. Diane, thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, I have clothes to put away that are clean. Perfect. Let's see, Devin, I have a distraction log on my weekly spread, but I'm not sure where last week went. I didn't use my trackers or log after Wednesday. This week I want to finish chapter 20. Yes, try to keep up with your trackers, guys, and just logging your time. If you do it, that guilt factor of not doing something, again, really does kick in. Elizabeth, you're welcome, Diane. Jessica, going to have to delay the ID again. We are actually going to my grandpa's tomorrow, and if I'm being perfectly honest and realistic, I'm not going to do it Tuesday on my birthday. I just don't want to. I hear you. That does not sound like a fun birthday activity. Heather, finish food prep for the week. Finalize what was sent in February. Sorry. Okay, guys. Pardon me. Project budget for March. Elizabeth, I will finish this record planning this week. Nice. Elaine, bills to pay and ads to re-up this week. Lots of creative while refilling. I've put aside 2 hours a day minimum for that this week, and a newsletter to write thanking my readers. Ooh, love that. Diane, let's see. It's your day, Jess. Celebrate you. Oh, so true. Diane, publish and thrive this week. Catch up. Yeah, I'm up to date on everything except for the Q2 or the Mod 2 Q&A. That's the only one I have. I only watched a little bit of it live and I didn't get to do the whole thing. So I'm going to I want to go through 4 at Mod 4 and then I'll go into that one, I guess. Let's see, Jessica, Diane, exactly, and spending it at the tag agency that does the IDs is a hard pass. I'm just not doing it. Oh, so true. Don, I need to set up my March monthly tasks and fix my husband's pants in addition to the usual list of fun stuff. Oh, I hear ya. Love that. Oh. Jessica got that down, but thanks for the reminder. I actually wrote them all down in my planner the other day. Nice. Rita, food shopping and get meds this week. Sprints and double down days. Self-care equals outside time. Nice, if weather permits. Texts about library programs. Moonology cards. Ooh, love all that. Dan, so you won't, my friend. It's your birthday week. Yes. Elizabeth, I have discovered some time ago that task blocks don't work for me. Pomodoros work for me, task blocks less so. Although I'm trying to use them loosely so that I can figure out how long things are actually taking. So I'm kind of taking it at sort of a gentler approach. Lori, I have a dentist appointment this week and my grandson's birthday on Saturday. Admin task, create an Excel sheet for my daughter's spending, state required for the year, tracking my time on task. Interesting. Mary, the usual dishes and laundry, declutter a few things, self-care planning, and writing sprints. Nice. Heather, I keep forgetting I want to sign up for Double Down Day if there are any spots. Oh no, Double Down Day, you just show up. Just show up. No problem on that one. Just go to the sprints that you have time to attend, and we fill the entire day with nearly back-to-back sprints. It's really cool. And the goal is just to double your your word count or your page count or whatever you normally do. So it's like a little mini challenge once a month. Elizabeth, I missed yesterday's live since I was with my boyfriend. I don't mind missing the live. It will always be there for me to rewatch. Yes. Let's see. Heather, I also wrote a note to watch P&T videos tomorrow. Perfect. Jessica, I wrote down all the virtual running retreats for the year. Cool. I haven't, I probably should do that. Probably be easier and better for my planning. Let's see. Jessica, I know approximately where they are, which I think is what makes you go like, oh, you're fine. You'll just remember it. I gotta stop doing that to myself. Good planning means you write it down regardless of whether you need to or not, because then it's in black and white in your face and you can work around it and plan accordingly. Let's see. I haven't prioritized Publish and Thrive. Well, make a little time for it. You're gonna love it. Elizabeth, I'm going at a slow pace with Publish and Thrive. Yes. Happy birthday to your grandson, Lori. Jessica, I need to go back into time tracking. I fell off that habit when I got sick. Speaking of birthdays, I've been dying to use this. Oh, how's this gonna work on the screen? Let's find out. All right, guys. Happy birthday, Jessica. Let's see here. And to Lori's grandson. Let's see. Where am I here? Dawn, depending on the day, task blocks work super well for me, and I give myself more time to get stuff done so I don't feel super rushed. Perfect. Elaine, for people really interested in tracking computer time, I recommend an app called Desk Time. Oh, cool. I've never heard of that one. I have the paid version, but I think there's a free one, maybe too. It has been invaluable for my tracking. Oh, I love that. Very cool. Desk Time. Little post. Put all my post-its away. I'm going to check that out. Is that for Android or Apple? Or like, is it more general across all platforms? Let's see. Phyllis updated Project Kanban boards in Google Calendar, trying to move to a more electronic version and transitioning out of my paper calendar. Lori, thank you, Diane. The beauty of Publish and Thrive is you can access it anytime. That is so true. That is so true. Let's see. Lori, I haven't even added in the catch-up time for P&T. Don't push. Don't push. If you're only do it, you can maybe do it in your downtime or something as kind of a reward. Make sure you're getting the things that you need to done, right? Elizabeth, my slow pace with P&T feels right for me. Yeah, love it. From Jenna. I thank you. I'll come back and watch this Tuesday again. Oh, I love that. Phyllis, happy birthday to Jessica. Happy birthday from Elizabeth. I love it. Rita, I love the balloons. Yeah, hubby designed that one. He did a fabulous job. Heather, I am a heart-breathing sprinter, so I can sign up to run sprints during Double Down Day if I'd like. I just haven't yet. True enough. Devin, happy birthday. Elaine, I have it on my iMac, but I think it crosses all platforms. Perfect. Cool. Lori, when is Double Down Day? Saturday. It is Saturday. It's fast approaching. Let's see, Jessica, April 21st, 23rd is the next writing retreat. Yes, it is. And it's during Camp Piano, so it should be awesome. Thanks, guys. You are so welcome, Jessica. Let's see, March 4th, these sprints all day. Check the calendar the day before. Yes. Laura, yeah, I am an alumni, but I'm just checking in on the P&T lessons when time allows. It's not a priority right now. Sarah's done an amazing job re-recording the video, so I think you will quite love and enjoy. Okay, guys, this is where we pull out our Google Calendar or our physical monthly calendar. Important dates for the next 2 weeks. We don't ever do just one because sometimes things take more planning than that, and suddenly we find ourselves without a card in the mail, or we haven't done the shopping for a gift, or We haven't gotten the groceries together or made decisions that we need to make. So we always look at the next 2 weeks. Events, birthdays, appointments, commitments, deadlines. Get them down on that calendar. Give them the strength and power they need. Note travel time and if action prep is needed. I'm just going to jump into Google Docs, but use whichever program you're using or whichever paper version you like that you're currently finding useful and successful for you. Okay guys, 2-minute timer, and let's look at our important dates. Okay. Let's see. Heather, I'm pretty new to streaming for heart breathing. It's only been 6 weeks. Yeah, and you'll get in the flow of it. You'll find what works for you and which days work for you best, right? Elizabeth, I have a doctor appointment tomorrow at 1:15 p.m. and a tax appointment on Thursday. Beautiful. Dawn, Friday, craft show and deadline for synopsis. Next week, hubby's birthday. Nice. Devin, oh no, spring break is coming up. I am not prepared to entertain the teenagers. Hopefully the oldest has a full work schedule. I'm praying my dad comes down. Okay. Jenna, mother-in-law's birthday is in the next few weeks. Gotta plan what we're doing. Nice. And then there was planning that staycation, going to do my own writing retreat the last week of March. Ooh, that's very cool. Very, very cool. You'll have to share the details, son. Let's see. Lori, the March 2nd, dentist. March 4th, grandson's birthday, double down day. March 7th, hubby's birthday. March 10th, second dentist appointment. And March 11th, draft of work in progress must be finished. Fingers crossed. You've got this. You've got this. Elaine, nothing much coming up for me, which I am so happy about. Just a joint promo to do. Nice. Heather, I start a new training at work, but I haven't heard when. Nothing this week. Week after, I fixed dinner for youth group at church, and 2 weeks from today is the to-be ex birthday. Need to figure that out. Something from your daughter, maybe, I guess, right? Rita, my son and his wife are curling next weekend, so I will be going to watch some library program dates and stuff to plan. Right, beautiful. Phyllis, I love this panel. Nice looking at my calendar over the next 2 weeks. Movie nights on Friday have been going well. Oh, I love that self-care. That's beautiful. Okay, guys. Next panel, get ahead. Where would you like to create a buffer for vacations, for longer interruptions, self-care breaks, and mental health days? I have been trying to work more with a 5-day-a-week sort of schedule. That way I can get in the errands days. I can have a sick day. I can have oh, I forgot I need to do this day kind of things. And it doesn't feel like the entire plan is falling apart. Plus, I'm less stressed. I'm actually getting more done because I am making the 5 days of the week count and having some self-care and some relaxation time. So how does this serve you? Okay, guys, let's see. Mary scheduled time with my student. Faculty of Development and Planning days are March 2nd to 3rd, meaning I'll have those days off. Yay, long weekend. Woo! Phyllis, writing, planning my submissions for the next few weeks. Nice to get ahead on these. Yes. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer. Just figure out where you can make maybe a little room for something in your life, things that you might want to work harder now, so that when you do take that vacation, you get your spring break, you can take a break, a real break. You can step away and you can refresh and renew and just refocus your energy. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer and go. Devin, I got it. I'll leave the house for the writing sprints and they aren't allowed to come with me. Oh, I love that. See, Heather, tomorrow, pitch panel ideas. Oh, for Necromicon, Tampa. Wednesday would have been my mother's 85th birthday. It's her best friend's birthday as well. Oh, beautiful. Double down day. Phyllis trying to do self-care mental health day once a month. Perfect. Also a long weekend, at least once per quarter, yeah. Let's see, Elizabeth, I am going to swim laps multiple times this week. Take it easy. It's been a while though. Maybe just start with 1 or 2 so you're taking care of your body, right? Heather, also tomorrow, apply to a craft and garden event from March. Oh, nice. Devin, Thursdays and Saturdays are my full days off. No computer, no admin. My social media is pre-scheduled for those days. Nice. Dawn, I try to get as much done early in the week so I can slack later in it. Oh, in it without worry. Oh, I love that. That way I'm not rushing to get things done at the last minute. Beautiful strategy. Elaine, I have started a book that's not due for publishing until Q3, so that gives me a bit of a buffer for later in the year. As long as I get sufficient input, I can write daily and enjoy it. Oh, I love that. Elizabeth, I'm going to get as much plotting done as I can this week before I go back to work. Yes. Mary, I will be using my days off work to catch up on housework. Nice. Rita, March will be a busy month with library extra programs, workshops with Jenna, and Melissa, I need to get back my different journals. Self-care days, need to rest more this week. Perfect. And Lori, I definitely needed a mental health day. I need to create some buffer days in my schedule. I've been putting that off. Maybe that's why I'm feeling the way I am. Yeah, you need that. You need to be able to sit down and relax and, watch something if you want to, or go for a walk or do something physical. I do highly recommend doing some small physical activity before you sit down to write. It really does help to help you to focus more because you've moved your body, right? All right, guys. Elaine's favorite reality check. Can you successfully manage to do everything you've chosen with the time you have? What should you delay? Protect yourself from burnout, guys. Okay, 2-minute timer. Let's go through the plan you just created. You can reduce if you need to. That's a really good place for the good, better, best goals, because you might not have the time in your schedule to do, let's put a crazy number out there, 50 pages of editing this week. So you can break that down and you can make it, 20, 35, and 50. And then if you get the 25 done, yay. If you get the whatever I said, the 20 done, the 30 done, whatever, right? But you can break it down. So go back through your plan and give yourself some sort of little bit of wiggle room so that you're being honest with yourself and you're not burning yourself out. Okay, guys, 2-minute timer, and let's do our reality check. My bad. Where did we leave off? Elizabeth, I learned a lot during this time off from work, and I also managed to take care of my health thus far. Yes. Heather, absolutely agreed. I have to have physical activity before sitting down to work. Oh yeah, it helps so much. Elizabeth, I can do what I have planned to do since I have a lot of time available this week if I don't have work, which I probably won't. Perfect. Jenna, really check. Focus equals progress equals done equals better than perfect. Oh, so true. Yes. Awesome, Jenna. Love that. Dawn, the additions to my usual tasks are not anything that will burn me out. I would like to see if I can have a super focused writing day during this week. Cool. Elaine, I think I can get everything done that I've planned this week. It's all pretty chill this week anyway. Nice. Rita, progress on my projects and make a schedule for all the library tasks to be done for March. Perfect. Mary, I have to remind myself not to put too much pressure on myself to get everything done. One day at a time, one thing at a time will be my motto. Oh, perfect. Elizabeth, I feel like after this week I will be itching to get out of the house more, so I will be getting out of the house more next week if I still don't have work next week. Yeah, you're gonna get you're not used to it, so you're probably gonna get to that point. Yeah. Phyllis, I think I have a good writing plan for Q1 and Q2. As for Q3, I am still working on my writing revision planning goals. Nice. Lori, I can manage everything if I put off watching P&T videos, which I will as they are not a priority for me, and if I stop procrastinating. Other than that, I can manage what tasks I've planned. And you might want to just set yourself some like micro plans to kind of get you started. You're probably avoiding getting into the chair to actually do the work at this point. So give yourself, that the magic, there's a few numbers, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes in the chair, and just see what happens. Get working, and usually you'll find that you'll be comfortable and you'll be able to stay there. But if it's really not working for you, maybe switch to something else, or switch to doing handwritten notes or some other technique if the computer's not working for you, or if the story's not coming together. You know what? You want a cheap option. Pull out your index cards. I mean, it's something psychological, but you don't mind messing them up. If you're using a pretty notebook, or if you're using, if you're on the computer, perfectionism tends to show up more. So use a scrap piece of paper. You pull a piece of paper from the recycling bin, and just that way it's literally throwaway thoughts, right? And it can completely free you up. Heather, Jenna, I think you've hit the nail on the head. Yes, definitely. Okay, guys. Lori, I love that motto. Yes, I agree. And it's so true, because if we give ourselves the focus time, which is, face it, what our entire readings group is about, for the most part, is that focused writing time of coming together and just working together and getting our projects done, and it's giving us so much more ability to be with like-minded people who are also working on creative tasks. They're working on art, they're working on writing, they're working on their social media, they're working on their marketing, or on their revision plan, or whatever, and we share ideas, and it's amazing. This community is so special. I don't even have words for it. Thank you guys for being a part of it. Let's see. Lori, thanks, Tracy. I do have my index cards. I'll jot down ideas, what ifs, etc. on the cards. Maybe they'll break the slump. Yeah, I find when I am struggling, it tends to be because I want to be perfect on the computer, and that's not good when you're reading. It just isn't. Okay, guys, it looks like we're going to have about a 45-minute break before we head into the actually, I should probably get into the next steps. Populate your planner. Like I just said, we're going to have a 45-minute break, so maybe you might actually get to play in your planner a little bit. Create your master plan or ideal week. Even if the days don't entirely work out, giving yourself a loose plan gives you a guide. Like if you have to move it, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it again, it gives us some power, some strength, because you've committed yourself to that day and time. Schedule your self-care at least 50%, you know, guys. That way, if it's in your schedule, you will make time for it, right? Just made it time to boot the like button. There is the replay, guys. The way we structure this, you can so easily do this the replay. Create Monday's daily plan so you can start the week off strong, knowing exactly what you want to get done. And that will make you feel good. That will give you more gold star moments. And that will perpetuate and give you energy throughout the rest of the week. Celebrate your successes and follow the plan and build your dreams, guys. I have decided I might buy an Alpha Smart. Ooh, sweet. Love them, love them. Haven't, I never actually owned one of them, but I owned something sort of similar. I can't even remember the name of it anymore. It was a little digital device. It was so great. I have no idea what the thing was called anymore. Like, this is years ago. The thing was awesome, though. Let's see. Heather, I haven't looked at my cards lately. Interesting. Phyllis, yes, thank you so much for creating this space. The accountability has been great for my writing and planning process. Oh, thank you. No, I love sharing with you guys. I love our little micro community that we've created within Heart Breathings. We're helping each other. We're learning from each other. It's such a special place. So thank you for being a part of it. Stephanie, let's see. Jenna, thank you for hosting. You are so welcome. Check out Jenna's workshops, guys. They're awesome. Let's see. Elizabeth, okay, let's see. Mary, thank you for planning session. You're so welcome. Rita to Phyllis, I totally agree with that. Place of our planning for our writing. Yes, exactly. That's what it is. For planning, it's planning for creatives. We do not, yes, 9-to-5 jobs and stuff get in there, but this is about making time for the things that really matter to us, which tend to be the things that we were pushing aside and not getting done. Heather, thank you. You're so welcome. Elizabeth, I can use one in the spring and summer outside. Nice. Thanks for this. Now I'm going to get some physical activity. Awesome. Thank you for the planning. See you all at the sprints. Definitely on that note, I will see you guys in about 40 minutes for our writing session. Come and join me for our Write With Me, and we'll get our writing done for today together. Okay, guys. Thank you, Dawn. Okay, guys, I will see you shortly. Have a great break. Kick back, refresh, get some water, get some tea, coffee, favorite beverage, and make yourself feel and enjoy your planners if you get some time. Stephanie, yep. See you all in 45 minutes at the sprints. Thank you for the planning session. If you didn't make it, do the replay, Stephanie. It's all good. Okay, guys, thank you for this, and I'll see you shortly. Bye, guys.